Okay. So can I get a prayer? Mr. Pace, would you lead us in prayer tonight, please? Thank you. He's here with me, y'all, so you have to see him this way.
Father God, we thank you, Lord, for this day. We thank you, Lord, for your blessings. We ask, God, that you would guide us and direct us. We ask that you would make all thoughts clear. We pray one for another tonight that you will be with us during this meeting time. We ask these and many more blessings in your Son and Savior Jesus Christ's name. Amen and amen.
Amen. All right. So okay. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to read this. Our mission is to ensure the political, educational equality of minority group citizens of states and eliminate race prejudice. The NAACP works to remove all barriers of racial discrimination through democratic processes, okay? And we're going to ask now for a roll call. So those of you who are not on the phone, we're asking that you would go in the chat and that you would place your name in the chat so that our secretary will have your name for roll call. I'll give you a minute. And for those of you that are on the phone, if you would state your name and she'll be able to get your name from there.
Pearlie.
Okay.
Melanie Rawls.
Okay, is there anyone else? Anyone else on the phone?
Peggy Orr.
Peggy Orr. All right.
Maddie Orr.
Okay. Okay. All right, so now we're going to move on and I'm going to stop sharing so that our secretary, because we sent out the minutes at the last minute, I generally, you'll have the chance to read them and then we carry a motion, but we know they will to you at the last minute. So I'm going to stop sharing and allow our secretary to take over so that she can read the minutes for us tonight. Oh, we don't have minutes. That's right. We don't have general membership minutes. Okay. So we're going to move on. Thank y'all.
Madam President.
Yes.
There's a lot of background noise.
Okay. Let me mute. If you have background noise, I'm going to let you mute yourself so that you can come back. Okay, so let's go ahead and move to our treasurer's report. We're going to wait till our secretary pull up our treasurer's report.
Madam President, that's your treasury report.
Okay. Is Miss Regina back on? If she's not, go ahead.
I am on. I'm on.
Okay, there you go.
On.
Okay, go ahead, Miss Regina.
Oh, I can just read what's on there. You have balance brought forward of $12,343.09. We had total income of, that's the wrong one. That's the wrong one.
That's what you said.
Brenda. That's January. Is that what I sent you?
Yes, January, February will be.
Okay. Let me give you the right one. That's the wrong one.
Yeah,
that's January's.
I thought I saw a report that had that was within.
Let me see. That's got January 22 on it. Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's it. I think that's I don't think that's the January report though, Secretary. You guys give us a minute.
Madam President, can you go to the next report and let me pull it up? Because I know that I have, and I apologize if I sent her the wrong thing.
I have it right here. I'll pull it up.
Okay. Okay.
This is the one that was sent. Okay, this one right here.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so that must be an old one she pulled up. Okay. Okay, so the balance brought forward for February was $12,955.19. We had a total income of $1,573.15, but from that we had a debit of $1,904.78. And so we have a reconciled balance of $12,623.56. Might I add that one of the payments to National, I was having trouble syncing my records with theirs, and so it should be $7.20 less because they took 45 twice instead of 52. But I'm not going to put it on the record until they make the adjustment. So our current balance is $12,623.56.
Okay. All right. What do we hear concerning the treasurer's report? Any member can help carry our motions. We need a motion to accept our treasurer's report.
A motion.
Okay. It's been motioned by Jerome Pace. I need a second.
I second the motion.
Okay, it's been moved and second by Jerome Pace and Lou Lambert, respectively. Are there any questions? Okay, if all in favor of the treasurer's report, please go to your chat and place aye. We do that to keep down the chatter on Zoom. So we need y'all to vote inside. Okay, so it's been moved and second that the treasury report would be accepted as presented. And are there any opposed? Okay, if none opposed, then the motion has passed to accept the abridged treasury report. Now we're going to move on to our appointments. I want to announce tonight that we have appointed, we actually lost a couple of our chairpersons, about three of our chair people. And so new appointments have been made. The new chair for the religious committee is Reverend Darrell Daniels. And for the education committee, it is Anthony Jackson. And we are still looking to replace someone for the WIN committee. Okay. All right. Now we're going to move on to our committee reports, and we will start with our Armed Forces Committee. Go right ahead, Bettina.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. The Armed Forces Committee has worked extremely hard this month. We have had several distribution days of 20 COVID home test kits, which was a great success. We distributed a total of 540 test kits to the Monticello and Drew County community. We have also been distributing free food with our Boys and Girls Club partners via the Arkansas Food Bank. We've had some extremely cold days of passing out food, but with the need being so great, many people came out. And believe it or not, but our community
joined the meeting.
Our community is severely suffering financially and for food. So many calls came through wondering when the food distributions were going to be held. Lastly, we have received several more requests for wheelchair ramps. We are only able to perform the labor for free. The family has to purchase all the required supplies. Our process is to take the call, go see the projected area for the ramp, get measurements and the quote of the supplies and inform the family. After they purchase all the items, then we will set a date for construction to begin. Thank you. That concludes our report.
Okay, thank you. Our next report is coming from, well, there's no educational report, so Freedom Fund report. Go right ahead.
Sister Peggy on?
She was on. Okay, let's move. Okay.
You want me to read it, the report, President?
Yes, ma'am. Go ahead.
The Freedom Fund Committee met by phone on January 27, 2022. Only 2 members and Assistant Secretary was present. It has been decided that we would not do the double good popcorn fundraiser or the Valentine brunch due to uprising in the last few months. They are looking to implement a Virgin Mother and Daughter lookalike contest. More information will be given in the future. The next meeting will be February the 10th, and they are asking the membership to participate, to work out the details, and the time frame of the event will be from March the 1st through May the 1st. Submitted, Chairperson Peggy Orr.
Okay. Our next report is coming from Life Membership Committee.
Good evening to the President, the Executive Committee, and the Drew County branch members. The Membership and Life Membership Committee met on January the 17th, 2022, prior to the MLK celebration. In addition to myself, members present were Annette Gardner, Bertie James, Barbara Cooper, Para Byers, and Valerie Delacinto. Members of the committee served as hostesses for the MLK celebration that was held at Revival Center Church. The committee members greeted the guests and conducted the COVID screening. A table was set up at the event with NAACP applications and voter registration cards. 4 members joined the organization. They were Sammy Wales, Kendrick Davis, Demetra Edwards, and Evelyn Prosper. Each of these new members joined online. The following members renewed their membership during the month of January. They were Clarissa Pace, who upgraded her membership to subscribing Civil Lifetime membership. Her payment of $75 was submitted to the treasurer, Mrs. Lindsay. Other renewers were Sharonda Forte, Molly Bratton, Cedric Leonard, Dr. Chris Allen, and Wesley Carnichols. These individuals each joined renewed online. The members of the Membership and Life Membership Committee are Barbara Cooper, Secretary, Bertie James, Annette Gardner, Para Byers, and Valerie Delacinto. Respectfully submitted, Lou Lambert, Chairman.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Lambert. Economic Development Chair, Dr. Chris Allen.
Good evening, everyone. The Economic Development Committee had a meeting January 24, 2022. Our committee members are Lance Plant and Alana Gordon. Members present, Lance Plant, Alana Gordon. Notes from the meeting: the Economic Development Committee has no upcoming events as of yet. We will work on gathering new members this year to be a part of our committee. As the committee grows, we do believe and hope to provide more resources and upcoming events to the members, to the citizens of Drew County. Finally, the CCAT agency in Warren of Arkansas is helping low-income citizens with their electric bills until their funds run out. So basically, that's all the information we have on there, I guess, until they deplete the funds. So I guess first come, first serve, and for those of low income. This concludes our report submitted by Dr. Chris Allen.
All right, thank you. Next, we will have the Youth Works, the Youth Unit, and AXO will follow.
The Youth Works. The Youth Work Committee is working closely with the Youth Chapter to assist with the Youth Chapter. I'm sorry, is there any Youth Work Committee members on?
You okay?
The Youth Work Committee is working closely with the Youth Chapter to assist the Youth Chapter in achievement of the NACP goals. As the Youth Work Chair, we support the development of the future leaders through active involving youth and adult. The Youth Work Committee listened to the goals and plans that the youth brought forth to the fiscal year. They also had to cancel the postponed alumni game due to the increase in the COVID, but they are planning a Black History Parade that is scheduled for February 26th. And they are also planning a Chucks and Jeans Day in March. And this is to support the scholarship fundraiser. They just continue to, there's a lot of communication going on about the problem impacting the community, and they just asking for your support. Youth Committee Chairperson, Stacy Smith.
Wonderful. Next. This will be, she'll be reading about our youth unit, and she's pulling it up just to let some of you who are new understand that our youth unit is actually a separate unit ran by the youth of Drew County, and the Youth Works actually works to assist them. Okay.
Okay, the youth unit, they are continuing to work together to discuss ways to prevent bullying in the local school. As I stated in the Youth Work, they had to cancel the alumni basketball game for Monticello and Drew Central. They say it was rescheduled for the 20th. They also, as I stated, they are planning a Black History Parade for February the 26th. They are working together with the Chucks and the Jean Banquet. And so they just ask you to continue to be mindful of the months ahead and continue to inform the youth of any problem affecting the community. Submitted, President Kamara Trotter. That's in summary.
Okay. Next report, AXO.
Good evening. No report.
Okay. Legal redress.
Good evening. No reports to this.
Okay. Housing Committee is not on tonight. No report. Health Committee. Zareta Ingram.
Zareta, is that your report?
Yes. Good evening, everyone. We met in January. The Health Committee members are myself, Chair Zareta Ingram, Secretary Hazel-Lee McCray, Ladarian Pace, and Brittany Beasy. This month, we didn't have an in-person meeting, but we did communicate via phone call. We discussed overall recruitment and just overall health issues in the community and just upcoming events for the year. And that will conclude the report.
Okay, thank you. Our next committee is our Finance Committee. No report from the Finance Committee. And then we have our PR Committee, our PR, Media, and Communications. I don't see Kiana, but Wesley is here. Wesley, have you seen you all's report? Would you like to read your report? He's probably gonna freak out. So go ahead, Secretary, bring up their PR report.
Kathy.
Join the meeting.
Okay. Wesley keeps freezing. Is everything okay on everybody else's end? He keeps saying that it's freezing on his freezing information talking.
Good for me.
Okay. Okay, go ahead, Secretary. Because he's not going to be able to read this.
Okay, the Communication, PR, and Media Committee. Mr. Wesley has been named the editor for all the social media platform for this committee. In the month of January, they took pictures of the Martin Luther King coloring contest and posted on social media. They also judged the MLK drawing contest and took videos and pictures as well and posted on the social media. They covered the Martin Luther King parade, coverage the official day, and posted on Facebook and social media as well. They designed a flyer for the NACP committee distributing home COVID tests and posted on social community. They posted a flyer for HELP committee as well. They're assisting the president with voter registration and yard sign fundraiser. They continue to recruit members, and they are going to learn more information such as the website, YouTube, and print media newspaper. They're encouraging all committees to submit their press release to them for any upcoming event. And they're going to get more information out on the template to help you all get this done. Chairperson, was that Kiana Moden?
Kiana
Moden, and her email address is at the bottom as well.
All right, good job. I think that this concludes our, we don't have a report from WIN or Religious Committee yet, and this concludes our reports. For all of you that are here on our general membership, when you see our chairpersons reporting, this is the work of the NAACP. This is how we get the job done, is by you becoming a member and then choosing a committee that you would like to work with, and then work with that committee to move the mission forward. So any of them tonight that have reported, any that you have heard, please feel free to contact these chairpersons so that you can actually work with them. And because they need the help. As you see, we need the help. We need the help to move the vision forward and make the mission happen, okay? So look at these committees, reach out to these people, and let's go to work. Next, we have unfinished business. And so on our unfinished business, we don't have the branch ready yet, the branch budget. I apologize to all of you. We have just trying to put everything down and make sure that it is specific and it's where we're trying to go. But I did pledge to the executive committee that we will have that budget in place. I will be working with the finance committee to make sure you can see that budget. I will say this in line of the branch budget so that the general membership can understand is that we are always working. And as you saw now, we have like a little over $12,000 that is in our account. I do have a vision that we will raise at least $25,000 a year and have in our budget, but I'm crazy enough to believe that we can actually have $100,000. And when I say that, it's because we're looking for people to help us, and we're looking for ways that we can, there are grants. I saw a couple today that was available for those who are nonprofit organizations. We are not 501c3, but they are corporate. We do want corporate sponsors that contribute to us annually. And so if you have any connections, if you know anything, our Freedom Fund committee is not just about the banquet annually. Between them and the finance committee, it is their responsibility to help raise funds for this branch. So connect with them or myself if you have any ideas, because we really need to raise that. We've got a lot of work that we have before us, and we need the funds to make that happen, okay? So I appreciate that on that end. The next is Miss Peggy. Is she still on? She has her budget for the Freedom Fund banquet that happened. If y'all attended and knew anything about it, you know that we had that Freedom Fund banquet, and she does have a report. So we're going to let the secretary pull up her budget at this time. I think that she was able to join us and let you see how we fared during that Freedom Fund banquet. Now, I'm going to remind you that if you did not get a chance to contribute $30, you still have the chance to make that donation of 30 or any number we are accepting, because we got work to do. All right, Secretary, you got that budget? And Miss Peggy, can you come off mute?
Hopefully I am.
Okay.
Am I there yet?
Yes, ma'am. I can hear you. Go right ahead. And she's trying to pull that up. If you got it before you, you can go ahead and start sharing the outcome of your meeting. Okay, there it is, Miss Peggy. Can you see it?
I'm trying. On my phone. I'm on my phone, and just give me a minute, please.
Okay, that's okay. I was wondering if she needed to enlarge it.
No.
Okay. And you can just give us the bottom line number. Brenda, if you go to her totals, and then she can scroll it down, and then she can give her final results.
Okay. Our estimated income was $6,000, and our expenditures was estimated expenses of $1,700. Estimated profit was $4,300. Our actual income was $7,638.55, and our total expenses so far are $1,375.35. And right now our total is $6,263.20. We have still have invoices that are out for this year and we also received for still monies in from 2020 of amount of $695. And so the total income at this point is $6,958.20. And that is just for the month, catching up for the month of December, January.
All right, good job. Hats off to you. Good job. Miss Peggy works really hard on that Freedom Fund.
Still got funds coming in.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Wonderful.
And I'd like to thank everyone also that donated. That was, you know, we did really do well for the donations, was a total of $1,426 so far.
Okay, wonderful. Good job. Amen. All right. And so the next unfinished business would be the MLK. Let me give you a review. We send that MailChimp out. It's kind of hard. I want y'all to become a part of the Facebook page, so it's easier to go over there and put everything together. But for the MLK event, you all know that we had to switch from a parade to a shower. No, from a walk-in to the parade. So we did that. It worked out just fine. We did something new. So they gave us some ideas about what we can do. So we thank God for the youth who picked up on their parade that's coming up. Now, we had that event. We had our pastors. We want y'all to please, hope you looked at the YouTube to see our interview with the pastors that kicked off for that week. The schools have been remarkable participating. We have had our contest for MIS and for MES, and that went off well with them. The children were excited. And so we have our essay contest, and Miss Bettina Randolph will give you an update on the outcome of the middle school essay contest.
Okay, so for Drew Central participants, we had over 75 students that participated, which was a great number. However, with Monticello, we only had one participant. Mr. Kenny Pace was not too pleased with it, but he's experiencing a bunch of behavior issues at that school, and they just got a lot going on. But he did want to continue to keep working with us on things throughout the year that we do, and don't stop coming to them because they had a low participation. The Drew Central kids, they had fun. They enjoyed the activity. And the school principal, what she did do, they had their own curriculum they were going to use. But after NAACP went out, she asked the teachers if they would adjust their curriculum to do what we asked them to do. And they did. They enjoyed it. We did meet, the MLK committee members met, and we graded those essays about a week ago. And went out and awarded those kids with their awards, first, second, and third for each grade. We graded them on the content only because we did not give them a rubric up front as far as the grammatical errors and structure and that type of thing. So going forward in the future, we will always give a rubric out. And there was some grades that were left out by, I think, just a lack of connection and communication. And so we will get with that school, which is Drew Central, and give them opportunity to complete what we asked them to do and still award them their award at a later date.
Awesome. Y'all, I'm excited. I'm very excited. Everybody's been doing a great job. And that is history for us, y'all. If I can see y'all put your hand together.
And one more thing, one more thing I forgot to mention, the principal actually invited us to come view the hallways, what the fourth grade hallway had done, fifth grade, so forth and so on. And it was really nice on what they had done for MLK. And they are also doing a whole month of February curriculum on Black History Month. I mentioned earlier that some new faces to Black history and some old faces to Black history. But just the fact of knowing the whole school is participating, acknowledging Black History Month was just astronomical to me.
Absolutely marvelous. Thank you so much, y'all. And when she mentioned in there about the behavior problem, I want to let you know as general membership that we are always looking for volunteers. The school board member, Keith Wells, contacted me, and we began to go out to the schools on first Friday of every month to do a presentation on character building. Okay, character building. They ask us to come in and help them. So I'm not the only one that has to go. We got all of you that are capable, but any of you who are willing to give up that time or have that time that you can give a presentation. Due to COVID, we shut down, I think 1 month or 2 months, and they're looking at starting it back at least 1 or 2 more times before the end of school. But we are, and Drew Central, I think Bettina said that they want us over there at their school too. So that's part of what that's what we're here for, is to help the community and to help build our children of any race, color, and creed. Actually, they need our help. Bottom line, I don't have to say it enough. Y'all know the school needs the community to be there to help with these children. It is nothing nice out there every day for them. And so anyone who has that time, please contact me and let me know. My number is 870-723-9820. Or you can either email me at the naacp6042@gmail.com and let me know if you'd like to be put on that list to help with that character building, because we want to be represented. We also invite you to put your NAACP t-shirt on or whatever you have and call the schools, let them know you were NAACP at Drew Central, and tell them you'd like to come through and see the Black History Hallway, that kind of thing. Let them know that we are grateful for what they're doing. If you just give them a call and say thank you, give Miss Kim, the superintendent, a call and just tell her thank you for working with us and moving the vision forward in our community. We would appreciate that. Okay. I think that's all about unfinished business at this point. Executive members, did I miss anything? Okay. If not, we're going to move on to our new business. And let me put up my little notes here. Trash pickup. I have to, I'm going to send out, okay. I'll answer those questions in just a minute. Trash pickup, there's a young lady in the community who is scheduling a trash pickup. And I told her that I would mention it to the NAACP members so that we as a group could be involved in that community effort. It's going to be sometime in March, I believe. But Ms. Lambert, you help me find that date, and then we're going to send it by email, and you all can let us know if you would be a part of the trash pickup. As many as can. Let's get involved. Let's be out there. Let's show them that we are truly for our community and we're willing to work. The next new business would be pretty much just to let you know that as a branch, our number one goal, we are a political organization, which means we've got to encourage voter registration. So we have some of the executive committee that is putting together a plan so that we can have signs and so forth made, and locations where we need y'all to help us work so that we can encourage voter registration. We are also going to plan an opportunity. I think we have one of our officials that is here she's going to run. Demetria Edwards is running for office. And so we want to bring those that affect our area, Southeast Arkansas. We want to bring them online so that they can be introduced and they can share their platform. I also will be running for election again. So we want to have, we met the candidates at the Republican Party meeting, and I let them know we'd be contacting them. And so our political action team and legal redress is going to be getting some things together. If you want to help with that, we are not stopping you. Again, make contact and say, oh, I have an idea about it, and we'll go. We're just, we're open, okay, for ideas to make that happen to where we can truly get the information out. I think the I think I summed all up, all the new business up. Did I miss anything for new business? Okay. If I didn't miss anything for new business, this is time for our announcements. And I'm going to go ahead and there were some announcements I have. Miss Carol Strong is here, and she sent me, I'm going to look up that announcement. I sent it by your email, but she sent me something that was very interesting that I went ahead and posted it to our Facebook page, and I sent it out in our email. And there are 2 events, very interesting, that's coming up. And I registered for at least one of them to be involved. And that is, let's see if we missed the date. Do we want to be healed? Racism in the White Church, February 17th through the 19th. And we sent that information out so you can look that up. And if you'd like to be a part of that, then go ahead and register and become a part. The other one is a conversation on colorism, February 28th, 7 to 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. So I think that will be 6:30 to 7:30 our time. Okay. That is on your email. That is on our social media platforms. That information is there. Now, any of our committee members, if you have some announcements from some work that you are doing in February, please announce it now. February or March that's coming up.
Yes, ma'am, Madam President, and to the general body, the membership and life membership will be launching our annual campaign, membership campaign, beginning March 1st. Our theme this year is each one, reach one. What we are planning to do, I would like to share a couple of our goals for this year. The membership chair, one of our goals is to continue to be available and to be involved. And what we mean, whenever you have an event, any community sponsor an event, then the membership and life membership committee, we want to be there. We are a part as well. And we want to become more active in our community in the area of attending school board meetings, the city council, and the other commission and community forums. These are some of our goals, but our number one campaign is our membership campaign, which will begin March 1st. Again, the flyer will be, Ms. Bolden will be launching that flyer. The secretary will have it. And what we're asking, that each member be responsible for not less than one member, everybody be the ambassador and get at least one member. But we shooting for more than that. Hey, let's set a goal of 5, 10, but not less than one. Somebody in your household, your neighborhood, your church, your workplace need to be a part of this great organization. So again, March 1st, we're kicking it off. We want to see these numbers go up. We have 145 members. We want to double that. Thank you, Ms. Page.
Awesome. Miss Lambert, did I miss that are you doing that contest again? Did I miss that?
No, ma'am. We should be motivated by now. My former pastor said you can only do so many cakewalks. It's
Oh, that wasn't weird.
It should be in your heart by now. It should be there. Just do it.
All right, then. All right. Next, I think Zareta is doing something. Zareta, you want to let everybody know?
Yes. So the month of February, of course, is Black History Month. So the health committee, and we overall just thought it'd be great if we could go into the schools and give the students some trivia, because some of these people, they don't know. So I did speak with the superintendent today at Monticello, and she informed me that the campus is closed at the moment, and I wanted to go during lunchtime, and she said due to security reasons, they're always closed at lunch. So she asked me to email her the question. So I'm going to do that, and we'll just kind of have to go from there. So I'm going to call Drew Central tomorrow. So hopefully I have better luck there. So, and also we want to keep in mind that February is American Heart Health Month. So I'm working on getting a speaker to just give us some tips and great advice on how we can keep our heart healthy.
Awesome work. Yay. Anybody want to help Zoraida? Just let her know. She's open. Okay. Anybody else with any announcement that I may have missed? We can take them from the community as well. Miss Demetria, go ahead.
Yes, we're having a Black History program. We're honoring notable Arkansans in Lake Village on this Saturday at 1:30 p.m. We're hoping to do this in several of the counties that are in our judicial district, which also includes Monticello. I'm in Lake Village, but this will be 1:30 on Saturday. And it's called Arkansas History Makers. So we'll be honoring living and deceased contributors to our community. You all are welcome to come.
And where is that again? I'm typing in and I missed it.
Yes, it is in Lake Village. It's called the Vision Center. It's on the main highway. There's no name on it, but it's 512 Highway 65 and 82.
Okay.
And President, I have one announcement as well from the community.
Yes, ma'am.
The Arkansas Conference Women Missionary is having a Go Red event, and the speaker is Dr. Felicia Brown of Monticello. The theme is Reclaiming Your Heart Ribbon. And this is by Zoom, February 19 at 10 a.m.
Okay. All right. Anybody else? Okay. I have an announcement. Wesley Carnicle was trying to get on because he has the information for the Drew County City Council meeting. So I guess I'll let you guys know. I did get one thing to let you know is that, I'll say that during the City Council meeting. The City Council meeting will be next Tuesday at 6 o'clock. Financial meeting is 5:30. And then we go into our regular City Council meeting at 6 o'clock p.m. I do want to let the members know that our first redistricting map has been presented to the City Council, okay? At which time we are studying the map in AACP. As far as what has come from national, state, and to our units, it is our goal to be sure that there's no political gerrymandering and racial and all these things are equal and justice and fair in their redistricting. And so we are launching a study on that. Keep in mind, that's why I asked for donations, because eventually if there is an issue, we would have to hire an attorney in the event that they don't get it the first time. So that we're doing our job as a unit, okay? We're just doing our job as a people in an ACP, making sure things are fair and things are honestly done that gives all people equal opportunity, okay? And then the final community announcement would be my church. We are having our church appreciation on Sunday morning at 10:30 a.m. Probably some of you would be in your house of prayer at that time, but we are virtual, and our guest speaker will be Pastor James Yarbrough from Jonesboro. who is the pastor of Impact Church. So you are invited to join us in person or virtually, and we can be found on Facebook. Search for The Great I Am. All right.
Madam President.
Yes, ma'am.
Go ahead on, Sister Lambert.
The quarterly meeting coming up.
Yes. Our state quarterly meeting will be on Saturday at 10:30. However, we have closed the deadline for the applications to be submitted. Registrations to be submitted for your attendance. But I do want to encourage you, when the secretary sends the information out, if you can find that free time. I always want the general membership and different people to be involved. We do pay your registration. And we want you to be involved because we want you to see on the state level how everything is operating. We really want to engraft you into the NAACP and the work of it and decision making. And so we encourage you, anytime you see those emails, get in touch with the secretary. If you're contemplating it, because she has deadlines. We're not that technologically, if I'm saying it right, savvy on the state level. So she has to mail things in and mail things off and need that many days to meet their deadline. So that's why we ask you to respond as soon as possible if there's any possibility of you attending. But that is going on this Saturday. And that will happen I think they voted to have every other month meeting. So look for it in the next 2 months. Look for that information. Lena, and then I see 2 more hands.
Yes, Madam President, what is the location of the city council meeting that's coming up next week?
Good question. I think it's still going to be at the Sadie Johnson building.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Yes. And since you said that, we encourage all of you to attend those meetings. Okay. Okay. Miss Regina Lindsay, your hand is up. Go right ahead on.
Yes. When can we expect the information for the Saturday meeting?
For the Saturday meeting? That's a good question. I have not heard anything from the Secretary of State yet. So today is Tuesday. You probably get expected by Friday.
Friday, okay. Okay.
Our state level is reorganizing, so I'm not expecting much. Okay, Miss Bettina Randolph is next.
Just to let everyone know, you might want to come yourself or just to spread the word. We will be having a food bank distribution again on this upcoming Tuesday, a week from today. We typically try to start around 11-ish, but this one will be in the evening time, probably around 1-ish. I don't know Pacifics, just watch Facebook, and I will post it on our chapters page. I have to get actually with the food bank to have the 100% Pacifics, probably like Friday or Monday. But we have a variety of all kinds of items: food, household, laundry detergent, paper towel, kid-friendly stuff, name brand cereal, pizzas, you name it, we try to have it.
I'll be there.
Just spread the word. Come one, come all.
Mr. Jerome Pace said, can he get the early bird special? For the working people.
For the working people.
Thank you.
Okay, and I want to remind y'all, listen, it was in the report, kind of buried in the report, but I do want to remind you that Saturday is Sunday, February 20th, is the basketball game that the youth unit is hosting. It is the alumni basketball game. And then the 26th is the Black History Parade. So if you still need to enter the parade or whatever, you have to contact either the President Kamari Trotter or Youth Works leader, Stacy Franklin. Stacy Smith. Okay. Oh, Stacy. I can't never get her last name right. But she's on Facebook. They have a page, and so you can reach out to her. Okay, and so Wesley says that he's here now. Wesley, you have something?
He's on mute.
Okay, he's on mute. Is there anything else? Any comments? General membership, we don't want to leave you out. Any comments, suggestions, anything you need to share with us tonight before we leave? Okay, if not, then we need a motion to adjourn the meeting. Anybody can do it.
I motion that the meeting be adjourned.
A second.
So it's been moved in second by Jerome Pace and Demetria Edwards. Y'all good night and see you on the next meeting. Bye-bye.
Good night.